the video for him to show his client the video? Thank you.
Whatever they.
Yeah,
It's gonna talk us out. This is.
And Bashan, if you would give me the Festivus notes, I'm gonna type those up. And I'm gonna send those out today.
I'm not paying. She's trying to trick me, Judge.
No.
I'm gonna move that.
She wants you to pay $10,000.
It's like a booby trap.
It is. Yes. We can't put him in charge of taking notes anymore.
There's a bunch. Okay.
Donna, these are the notes. Like, okay.
Thank you.
I have
Oh, we are.
Not the Jessica one.
All right. Hello.
Oh, okay.
Your new puppy, right? He's a year now.
Oh, it's up to you. I mean,
But
I
that's
don't
what's excluding
know.
you. Is it for you?
Judge?
Yes.
Are you gonna try them?
You would adhere, or would you like to
Yeah.
do it at the back?
It's a.
Where is
What's
the,
to show them some body cam?
I have my laptop and I have the videos.
all right, if you want, Deputy Laura could have him see it in the box with you.
Okay.
All right. Deputy Laura, could you make sure his client comes out to view a video?
What,
Oh, okay.
Judge, can he do it over at the table? or-
Sure.
Okay, yeah. This one.
Excluded me from.
All right, and who has, you're here for Prado? Pettis?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have that file, Judge?
Yes. All right.
You walked in, Your Honor. I was not about to. Y'all look like you were ready. Wouldn't have a nice lunch.
Oh, yes. Well, mine consisted of, it was sort of unhealthy.
Those are the best though.
Yeah.
You see my daughter.
All right, who's here on Alfredo Pettis?
That's me, Your Honor.
And where's Alfredo Pettis?
He's just hearing out.
He just stepped out.
He was here.
People are disappearing. Norma, people are putting on the invisibility cloak. Only a few people get that reference.
I want to say Harry Potter.
Okay, Norma, you can't say that with a question mark. You have to say it with an exclamation point.
I've never seen that.
All right, so everyone, Norma is being released from her duties. I mean, not seeing Harry Potter is like not seeing Princess Bride.
Well, I'm gonna be in the same
I've
group
seen-
with Norma. I've never watched Harry Potter.
All right, so we're gonna have a Harry Potter marathon.
I watch it with my kids.
Because my child is it's already passed, you know?
Star Wars, you gotta know like all the back. Yeah.
One of the-
Star Wars, I don't know what's.
I read the book.
I've read the books, but have you seen the movies as well?
I've seen both. I mean, it's one of the few ones.
There's more than, when you say both, I'm thinking two, there's more than two Lord of the Rings movie.
Are you talking about the original,
Yes, you haven't
the
seen,
cartoon one?
Oh, I love
oh,
that
I've
one.
seen the cartoon one as well, yeah.
That's called.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Well,
called the Hobbit. That's called the Hobbit.
It's a Hobbit and the five armies or something like
That
that.
is
Yes.
so much. That's like one of the first things.
The cartoon is good, but have you seen the live action as well?
Live act.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen all of them. I mean, I read all the books before I saw the movie.
Well, the books is more than more than the trilogy, but that's all they show.
The books, it's one of the few movies out there that follow the book the most accurately that
Well,
compared to other places. Give me another movie.
Dune, the first one, and the movie with Sting, because it's laying the foundation. I remember when they had Dune, the movie, when it first came out and it was playing at the theater. One, they were giving people intermissions, which they don't do for
I
movies
know,
anymore.
I love
Nobody,
that. It's like 5-minute intermission.
Yes.
I like that.
but
Because it was a 2-hour movie.
yes, but they gave you a booklet, and in the booklet, they gave you a name of all the houses, just in
Oh.
case you have not read
Oh,
the,
that's cool.
the book.
Yeah,
But this new Doom,
I saw the new one, but there's a new one, there's a new. two
well,
coming out?
this part 2 is coming out.
Yeah.
So who is Alfredo Perez? Where is he?
He is in the courtroom, Your Honor.
All right, come forward. Oh, come forward. Court is calling 2019 CR 5359W, State of Texas versus Alfredo Perez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
Daniel De La Garza.
Are you Alfredo Perez?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Alfredo Perez who was placed on community supervision in 2019 CR 5359W for the offense of possession of marijuana, 4 ounces to 5 pounds on May 15, 2019 for a term of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, state?
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 2, on or about the 8th day of December 2020 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Alfredo Perez, the then and there failed to submit to drug testing as directed by the supervision officer in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Your Honor, we'll waive the remaining violated conditions.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $1,500 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor.
And what is the proposed agreement?
And that is to deny the motion and have him serve a 15-day jail sanction, extend probation for 2 years, form a tap eval and follow those recommendations, Your Honor.
All right, is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor. Yes.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, please.
All right, the court will deny the motion. Alternate amend conditions to include a TAP evaluation in custody, extend 2 years, and there's a referral to felony drug court. And there's to be the UA hotline until further notice. All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
You need drug counseling, is drug, I don't know the company. The idea is to get you off of this successfully.
Right. I mean, I do, I like help. I mean, not that I don't feel
What
like
kind
I
of help
really
you guys-
need it, but I mean.
Drug counseling, I mean, Your Honor.
All right, so what we'll do is we're gonna do your referral for felony drug court. But they're gonna take you into custody and they're gonna do a TAP evaluation while in custody. And they're gonna do a felony drug court referral while in custody. You need to be honest with felony drug court. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it appears here that you have not been doing your testing. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. I do.
All right, so that's what the court is going to order. We're off the record from here on out. You're gonna have to start asking yourself a question. And you know what that question is gonna be? Whether or not using marijuana or using drugs is worth you going to the state jail facility for potentially 2 years. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Your Honor,
You're
just-
welcome.
Just for clarification, is he getting the 15-day jail sanction or is he sitting in there until we're done with the tap?
He's gonna sit there until TAP evaluation is complete. And my understanding is TAP evaluation is taking about maybe a week and a half.
Okay.
So it shouldn't be more than 15 days.
Thank you.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Sorry.
good luck to
Thank
you.
Your Honor.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Maybe please.
Yes.
Thanks.
Sure. All right, and once we have your client out, you can have him listen to the videos.
I got it ready already.
All right, thank you. Mhm.
Maybe about less than 15 minutes.
Okay.
I just want to find out about,
Okay,
he should be arriving.
All right. And so then that just leaves Megan is with her client. She's here. So then that just leaves Megan Enriquez and Stolhansky. Oh, and is Deidre Hernandez on this as well?
She's appointed, Stohansky is hired.
On both cases?
No, he's only hired on one and Deidre is on the other one.
All right. So you need to call her.
Call her.
Yes. And she needs to be here. And so those are the only people we're waiting on. And then we'll see where we are on the jury trial.
Ahead, the first row. Aquí siéntate. You want them on here?
Hey.
Hey. I'm gonna get audience there.
All right. Well, have a good one. And I'm going to make sure that they get this so they can transcribe it as well. All right. Thank you. Have a good one.
Hello. Oh, man.
Howdy,
Hey,
what are you up to?
think I'm a citizen. Let me sit down. You know?
Take it easy.
Oh,
Take it over, my friend.
but I'll leave the back here to. Oh. You know how many people live in Lakey?
No, how many people are in Lakey?
319.
Oh. Went down by.
Yeah.
Must have been a car accident. What were you doing out there?
Sentencing.
Oh, what, now 318?
Yeah. Did you ever see that Shiner commercial where the mayor picks up the phone, has the number, because Billy Bob died. Oh no, we're down to 72. Oh, she had twins, 73.
Oh,
Okay. Done job. Here we go.
¿Dónde está la troca? ¿Dónde?
Oh. Coach,
Yes.
just for purposes for planning for tomorrow, would we start at 9:30 or would
We'll start at 9:30.
9:30? Because I
Yes.
just wanted to have the officers here a little bit before.
Yes,
Okay, thanks.
you're welcome.
That one
No,
here.
they're supposed to coming back. No, I said, we'll see if they're gonna enter into an agreement,
That's what I said, it's it.
then,
For me, open it up.
we'll,
Yes.
if they're gonna enter an agreement, we'll take it. If they're not. But right now, that guy's supposed to be seeing if he's gonna have a attorney. But no. Is it already, have you already put it in the system? That's fine. Yeah. Tell him to see if he can get his client to come in sooner then.
He said he'll bring him up, he'll talk to him before the 15th.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
And tell him he needs to speak to Hawkowitz.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, but that wouldn't be. That's the reason file. Oh, yeah, you're, they take it out, close it back in.
Hi.
There it is.
Hi. Oh, that's gonna be the client.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And his client is in custody, correct? All right. And are you handling the fraudulent use or possessing? Are you handling his fraud case as well? He's on probation for 2 cases.
Okay. Well, this is sentencing on one, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I think they're taking it in consideration. Let me see.
Yeah, I can get it.
Whenever you have time, you just need to do this.
Maybe.
Sure. Actually, Mr. Stohansky, he pled to both.
Yes. Better. Is that what you're planning on? Okay. See.
Just- Norman, can you call somebody from Family Violence?
Zach?
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready? Got your hat on, boots out, little girl.
Saturday.
All right.
Sold it, he said he sold it once for next.
Okay, are you all ready?
Yes, sir.
And are you going to be the attorney on both of these?
Judge, I'm sorry, I just got in, I don't have my file with me, I just want.
No, because they have Deidre Hernandez as appointed.
You hired on that one?
But I'll take it, I mean.
Well, you'd have to do a notice of retain on that one for us to go forward on it.
If you'll take my handwritten, I'll do it now. If you want me to email it, we can reset this, but whatever the court's pleasure. I don't know why.
All right, if you all want to hand file it, that's fine.
What's your pleasure?
Oh, if you'll fill it out, they have something that you can fill out in the back and we will do it.
You want to go back to that?
Sure,
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
thank you.
I hate to be picky, Judge,
Mhm.
but give me the case numbers.
Oh, sure. The one that you are not listed on?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
That's good. Secret. I would fill it out. Yes. This one. It was six. It was six. That was the problem. That'd be fun.
Hello.
Judge, after reviewing the videos, the client is inclined to take a plea with your permission.
All right.
The state's recommendation is gonna be 4 years
Okay.
on it.
All right. If you all do the plea paperwork, we'll take that up.
Okay, Judge, so
All right.
would you like us to open plea or I
No, if you all, because it appears that he's just seen the videos and
Yes,
understanding the gravity of the situation, I'll allow you all to enter in a plea
Okay,
because of that.
we'll get it done. We'll
All
get
right.
the paperwork done.
And so we'll keep the jurors outside just in case.
I did sign it and turned it in.
Okay. Everything done. Yeah.
All right, so this one is silent, but let me just tell you all what's going on from my read of things.
Yes, ma'am.
And of course, you guys know I love more information than less information.
Yes, ma'am.
So in this case, the CHAP evaluation, they're recommending that he be considered for DDRF.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know, DDRF signifies to the court that there's some major mental health issues because otherwise it wouldn't be DDRF.
Correct.
They're telling me that the evaluation for that will be February 19th.
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't know if you all will be okay with us continuing this so I can get the information for that, because otherwise I'll make my ruling without it, and that's probably not a good idea.
Probably the best thing I've heard today.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I could have you hear best things today.
Uvalde and back is not, I mean, Lakey, not even Uvalde, Lakey.
How far is Lakey from here?
It's about 110 miles.
Oh, my gosh.
And I got there at 9 o'clock so I could get it done. I get in there and they said, oh, you're gonna be last. You'll be about 4 o'clock.
No.
Oh, my gosh. I hope you don't have to go back there.
We do.
Oh, well, let me get you out of here.
No, not today, but
Okay.
no, I
It's like-
gotta go, I gotta go.
All right, Bashan,
26.
on Webb, they're saying that they have an appointment for him on February 19th at 12 p.m. And it's Tacoma, because they're recommending further evaluation for placement in DDRF. So if they're saying their appointment is on February 19th, when should we call it back? And are they going to have it on the February 19th? Because that's a holiday and it's a national holiday. See, this eyebrow is raising up like the rock. So do we know?
Judge, I read that in the PSI as well. So it's on Zoom, he says.
Does that still mean there's not a holiday if we put it on Zoom?
I know.
I don't know.
It's a holiday. I'm not gonna be here.
Yeah.
I won't be.
Just said it.
All right. So we'll put it for the 26th.
Okay, that's a Monday.
Yes. Mr. Webb, come forward.
Well,
What we're going to do is they tell me that they want you to have that evaluation.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to bring you back on February 26th. Do not miss that examination, because if it's your fault, I'm going to go forward without it.
No, I understand.
All right. Do you have any questions? Thank you so much for your patience in dressing appropriately for court.
You
All right. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
on that. And that. When I signed up for your other case, you had another lawyer on that, which I think is part of the deal already.
Yes. 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 Can I see the file on your rebate, please?
So I'm conferring with Zach Dunn on his violation of sex offender registry case.
Mhm.
However, he has an unindicted less than a gram case that he's been in custody for over 90 days. So I'm asking the court to issue the PR bond on this, and he still has the $25,000 bond on the VSOR.
Okay, so on that one, that will have to go to Judge Nahara, because even though it's a request for a PR bond, I would still have to do the interview to see what conditions. And I understand why you're requesting a PR bond. But if you speak with Ms. Ferguson, maybe they can take that up today if you and the state can come to an agreement.
Sure, okay.
And then on this one, the violation,
I think it's just gonna need to be reset. They've made an offer that he doesn't want to take. He wants to try to bond out,
okay.
get in compliance and have us take a look at it.
I'm at Mr. Uribe, if you'll come down, please. All right, Mr. Uribe, on your case, we're going to reset it. And we're going to reset it for a plea deadline date.
Sure.
Ms. Ferguson, can you recall this in 1 month, please?
Yeah, it can be March.
All right, is that good for you?
Yes, Your Honor.
March
that
5th.
works.
All right, so we're going to be back on March 5th for discovery with regards to your bond on the possession less than a gram. Your attorney will be able to take that to Judge Naharan and be heard today, hopefully, or at the latest tomorrow. All right, you have any questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So then the last thing, we're just waiting for the paperwork for our trial case. Oh, and I'm sorry, Norma. Laura, don't let them take him yet. Norma, make sure he gets a reset form because he may or may not bond out. And Norma, can you call Maria Salinas from admin to come down and tell her I need her to take a DIST so they can transcribe it for me.
Dentro de los días que realizaron.
Hmm?
Even if you don't have them. You know?
Yes, he's going to be the interpreter.
No, no, the this, you want to transcribe?
Yes.
And she could, just get that and she could, is there even?
Okay. All right, awesome. And let her know that Maria already has one of the thumb drives and that's just the second one.
Let's go for that. So.
Okay, awesome. And can you mute us, please?
Oh, I did.
No problem. Thank you. All right, court is going to call 2023 CR 4343, State of Texas versus Luis Roberto Ramirez Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Ruben Flores for Mr. Ramirez Rodriguez.
And are you Mr. Rodriguez? I'm sorry, Mr. Ramirez Rodriguez?
Yes.
All right, we have an interpreter here. If you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you may lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Norma Nero.
All right. Mr. Rodriguez, all of the documents I'm going to go over with you are in English. Were these explained to you in Spanish?
Yes.
And counsel, do you speak Spanish?
Yes, Judge.
And do you speak Spanish fluently?
I do, Your Honor.
And were you able to communicate with your client in Spanish? Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
I did, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ramirez Rodriguez, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor. Count one and count two.
Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it at all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand in count one and in count two, you're charged with the offense of assault of a peace officer or judge, bodily injury? That is a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison in each count and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand you have a right to jury trial? A right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to this offense?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Ramirez Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter these pleas?
No.
No.
Anyone promise you anything other than the pleas?
No.
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No.
No.
Counsel, was there a Padilla letter filed in this case?
There was, Judge, you appointed Ms. Coles, and she prepared a letter, and I reviewed it with him a few settings ago.
All right, and do you believe he understands the immigration consequences of entering into a plea in this case?
I do.
Mr. Ramirez Rodriguez, it's the court's understanding that Teresa Coles Davila was appointed to represent you in this case to give you information about the impact a plea will have on your immigration status. Did you have an opportunity to speak with her?
Sí.
Yes.
Were you advised of the consequences of pleading no contest or guilty in the application of federal immigration law?
Sí.
Yes.
Did that advice include possible consequences such as deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States, or the denial of naturalization?
Yes.
Do you understand the immigration consequences of entering into a plea in each of these counts?
Sí.
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Sí.
Yes.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 1 and 2. Punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison for count 1 and count 2. They're taking in consideration 2023 CR 11055, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Sí.
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Sí.
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Sí.
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No such motions, Your Honor.
Then to count 1, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No me pongo.
No contest.
To count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No me pongo.
No contest.
State any evidence to support the defendant's plea.
Yes, Your Honor. Did exhibit number 1 with all this attachments.
It's been reviewed, Judge, no objections.
All right. Did you review the document entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Sí.
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Sí.
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty of counts 1 and count 2. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
With your permission, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, we'd simply ask that that you follow the plea bargain and that's it, Judge.
All right, the court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison in count 1 and count 2. Take in consideration 2023 CR 11055. Count 1 and count 2 will run concurrently, and the court will give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney, and you're not allowed to re-enter the United States unless you do so legally. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you.
Gracias, Dios la bendiga.
Thank you. God bless you.
Oh, thank you so much. God bless you too.
Que Dios lo bendiga.
Thank you.
All right. So then we don't have any cases for Friday. All of our trials have worked out. So we'll be back on Monday.